Hey YouTube. Today is September 10th, and today is National Suicide Day, and I thought I would kind of share my story with anything related to suicide. So, yeah, I never really told this kind of like whole story to anyone. I'd never rehearsed this before, so if I sound a little shaky at times, I do sincerely apologize. This is gonna be kind of podcast style, so if you just want to kind of sit back and relax, you know, just kind of scroll through Facebook or do something else while you're watching this or listening to this, because I know you don't want to stare at my ugly mug the whole time, but feel free to do that. But hope you enjoy this. This is not meant to be entertaining. This is just one man telling you just my story. So where does suicide begin with me? When I was 5 years old, my grandma, my nanny, passed away, and shortly after that, my grandpap, he was he was suicidal, and like I said, I was 5 at this time, and obviously I did not know what suicide meant. I didn't know why he was doing like all the crazy things he was doing. Like he was really sad all the time. And he didn't really have the strength to move or go around anywhere. I remember one day he started like burning like all of his clothes, just like anything that had to do just with the memory of his deceased wife he's been married with for so long. And I didn't know until like many years after that he was like suicidal, probably about to like when I was like 13, which is only 6 7 years ago. It's kind of crazy. Just I gotta look at the camera, dude. Gotta look at the camera. But so let's kind of like move forward, kind of like with a little bit about my life. I've always kind of been like more of a sad, more upset kind of kid, I guess you could say. Especially like through elementary school and like middle school. The first time I ever thought about suicide um, was when I was 8th grade, because I was constantly bullied throughout my entire life. I never really had many friends, and especially during the time of 8th grade, the first time I remember thinking about suicide is I was in a room with we were on a field trip to Washington D.C. I was in a room with two people I thought that were my friends, but like I said, I was getting bullied a lot, and these two people were even bullying me. Um, just nonstop like harassment. Like I remember whether it be like pulling my hair. Like I had long hair, by the way, so yeah, that was never fun when people pulled on my hair. Always getting made fun of for the way I looked, for the way I dressed, my short height, my weight. I'd always get made fun of for just my personality in general. Just people would just belittle me and harass me. And I remember um, one of the kids in the room started even beating me up. And I remember I was just like thinking in that night, like, because I remember I locked myself in the bathroom, in a hotel room, because, whole school was in a hotel for Washington, D.C. field trip. I remember just being locked myself in the bathroom, just thinking about suicide for like the past 2 hours there. And I never told a teacher or anyone about it, which honestly was my first mistake. I never told anyone till, or an adult or anything, till about ninth grade, like maybe 6 months after that. So I was, constantly bullied. Had these first time ever thinking about suicide. Uh, ninth grade comes along. Not really too much better. Still, suicide's just still in the back of my mind because I just keep having thoughts that I'm worthless. I'm stupid. I'm not important to anyone. like my dad, he's never home. He's always with the Air Force, so he was always like in like other countries like Iraq and stuff, or on these trips. So I never got to see my dad a lot. My mom's always busy, so no one to really talk to a lot of the time. So yeah, and like I said, for my story, ninth grade or eighth grade with Washington D.C., I never told like anyone except for like, well, the first time I told someone was back in like I said, ninth grade. Told my teacher what was going on, and I had to get a mental evaluation. Ninth grade still had kind of like suicidal tendencies. Because, people, like I said, would just kind of like tell me like what I thought about myself, being like worthless, stupid, just dumb. No one would ever love me or appreciate me or even accept me. Which just, my head was filled with so much negative thoughts, and no, no wonder why I just kept thinking of suicide. Um, when I got in 10th grade, thoughts kept building, just more negative, more negative. I remember one day I actually went to the school restroom. I got a necklace kind of like this, and I wanted to hung myself on one of the hooks. Like I remember standing on the toilet, hanging my necklace on top of like one of the hooks. I was just gonna hang myself. I just wanted to end my life, and I guess I was in the bathroom for quite a while. Didn't feel like that long. But I remember the vice principal came into the bathroom, was calling my name. He was like, Alan, Alan, like, are you okay? I'm like, uh, and I remember I just kind of like had a shock feeling. I just kind of didn't know what to do. I just kind of like, obviously didn't hang myself, but I kind of went out of the restroom and just was like, I'm, I'm not okay. I keep having these depressing thoughts. I keep thinking I'm worthless. I'm stupid. That no one will ever accept me or love me. Uh, like I was always kind of like alone, and that was just never a way to feel. So I had to get like another evaluation. Um, I don't want to go like too in depth with everything, but I remember like also right before I was getting my evaluation, I was just completely having like a freak out attack. Like it was panicking, anxiety. Um, like I remember my heart was racing. Like I was just in a room just freaking out and keep saying things like I'm effing worthless, I'm effing useless, just negative, 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 negative. And I remember when I got evaluated, I did get diagnosed with depression and anxiety. And last time I could say I thought about suicide was mid 10th grade. I tried kind of the same thing again, except in my own house with a necklace. I got a chair, put it outside my bathroom door where there was a hook, to hang towels, hang my necklace off there, and I remember just feeling so numb and so sad. I remember I didn't even have the strength to push to kick the chair out. I remember just thinking like, what's the point of life? Like I'm just going to a school that I don't like, I don't appreciate, going to a be living a life that I don't like or appreciate, and I will be the first to admit that was very, very selfish of me. And I'm going to get to that in a little bit. So where did I go from there? After the last time, very, very last time I was suicidal. I remember at that point in my life, I made it to myself where I just want to help people. I want to spread positive energy. You know, the opposite of negative, which has been hurting me, is positive. So I'm just bring as much positive energy as I can to this world. I want to help as many people as I can, and just share love and appreciation. And that's exactly what I did. I remember there were younger people that were suicidal, kind of like me, like they were seventh graders. And I remember I would stay up talking to them all night, or sometimes it'd just be like a small conversation, just kind of things like, well, if you know you're dead, you will never be able to experience like this music that you love, this TV show that you like, these concerts, these video games. You'll never see your family again. You don't know what the future contains. It's just crazy. It's amazing. It's actually a beautiful thing to think about. That's something to keep you alive. For your friends, like a lot of these people actually had friends. Like me, I really didn't have really any friends growing up. Like I said, I was mostly bullied up until like mid 10th grade. I don't know. That's probably just because I just did things for myself, um, and learned to love myself and appreciate myself. Which positive positive thinking is definitely the best possible way. If you ever want to prevent yourself from suicide, it always gives you a clear head. Just be blessed and thankful every single day for what you have. You know, most people don't have internet or clothes to rock or food, water, shelter, roof over their head. Some people, are missing limbs, and some people are, dying in car crashes and like just terrible, bad things. And just to take my life for my own free will, when these people are not wanting to take their lives, they want to live forever, like they're dying from cancer and stuff. That's so selfish. Life is the most beautiful thing that is not a guarantee. Why are we going to take that away? Oh, that's probably why like just suicide means a lot. I never want to see anyone commit suicide. Like I always believe life will always get better. And if not, why would you think that life wouldn't get better? Like you don't know until you try. And that's why each and every day I'm trying. And I love life. I can honestly say I love life. I'm not like, I'm not who I once was. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm a better person. I know the world a lot better. I'm 19, turning 20 soon, and I enjoy my life. Um, I remember in college, I gave two speeches about suicide. Um, and I got standing ovation. Well, first time I got a standing ovation. The second time, people were kind of meh about it, like not really listening. Which I mean, I don't know. It kind of sucks when you talk about something you're so passionate about and just no one listens. Feels like you don't have a voice. But what I'm trying to get at is life is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. I don't think it is something that we should take away from each other. I think what we need in this world is to help one another, bring positivity to one another, and there's one more story I actually do want to share. I almost forgot about this. A few months ago, one kid that actually used to bully me, he was suicidal. I kind of gave him the little speech that I'm kind of giving now, like saying, life's beautiful. You're gonna infect like your friends and your family. Like your friends will be thinking, "What did I do wrong?" Your family's gonna be thinking, "What did I do wrong?" And they can become sad, and then they might become suicidal, and it's just a bad chain reaction. And how could you even like comprehend that? It's terrible. Like I was telling him, some people don't choose to die, and their life's gone in an instant. Like, life is something, like I said this earlier, life is not a guarantee. So just appreciate every second and just share love and appreciation. I remember someone asked me like, "Yo, why are you giving him advice? Yo, he used to bully in high school." It was high school, dude. It was middle school. It was elementary school. I don't care about that stuff. I see him as another person just wanting to get better in life, just like you and I. And that's why I just share love, share positivity. I don't care who you are. I just want to spread a positive message. I hope I didn't miss anything. I almost hit though. Ooh, that was kind of almost a big thing I missed. If you want me to go into more detail and just certain things, I might do it in another video, or maybe I'll try this video in again next year or a later date. I know this video was kind of sloppy, choppy. It's just kind of like a spur of the moment kind of thing because Suicide Prevention Day, and I just wanted to get my thoughts out there to the world. Maybe someone can relate. Maybe I can help someone, and if I could help just one person, not even just with this video, but just with this message alone, I would feel blessed and so thankful because it's an amazing feeling. Like when people just say, "I helped them possibly save their life," just by talking to them, talking and communication is such a beautiful thing in life. It's such a key part of life, and we just need to help each other out, be there for one another, spread positivity, spread love, keep it humble. Hopefully, I didn't miss anything. And if you stayed to the end of this video, you're unbelievably amazing. You really are. You're important to me and the people around you. You are what helps make this world such a beautiful, amazing place to live in. And I never ever want you to forget that. And if you ever think you need help, please drop a comment, send me a message, please get at me. Call a suicide hotline. I will be leaving the suicide hotline in the description below. Thank you guys very, very much for watching this super important video.